Greetings there, everybody. Welcome back to the 2020 Rewind. We're taking a look at part 2 of episode 17, where I'm going to showcase some of my level 50 heroes and vigilantes and villains and rogues on the City of Heroes Homecoming servers, Excelsior Shard. This is Purification Rite. She is my willpower. Fiery attack, melee, whatever it's called. Fire, mastery, tank. Let's get down to our test of some solo runs. We're going to be taking on our friends, the Council, as usual. Set first to level 52 times 6. This is what I call baseline operating procedure for any of my level 50 incarnated IO'd characters. I think anybody out there should be able to take on 6 times their number at +2 without much difficulty. Of course, you need to be slotted up, right? You've got to have a bunch of IOs and sets, and you need to have a bunch of incarnate powers, etc., etc. Otherwise, you shouldn't be trying this. But we're going to take a look at this build that I showcased last episode, part 1, where I talked about all the different slotting choices and reasons for them. I have my my other tank, I'm going to be testing next. I don't want to spoil too much, but you can kind of tell what his armor set is. He just needs a few more vet levels to be ready to go, but he is all slotted as well. So I'm going to do Purification right here, and then next week we'll do Hortensis over there. All right, let's go ahead and get down to this. We've got some 52s waiting for us. I don't see anything crazy here. Trying to locate a boss, perhaps. I wish my dog would stop shaking and baking behind me. I don't know. The boss is probably around the corner somewhere hiding, but I'm not too concerned. So what we'll do... I don't have anything fancy here, right? I'm going to get in there and start whooping. I'm going to melee up. Going to clarion up. We're going to build up. We're going to throw down our debuff. Start hurling some boom booms. And then get into range. Get up close and personal with these guys. Some of those fire attacks do have a slow wind up. Boom. I have to take the collar off my dog there because she keeps shaking. And boom. Toasted. Alright. Done and done. There's the Galaxy Archon. Go ahead and throw something in here. I like to kind of open with some range stuff just to soften up the targets. Oh, look, I don't even have all my powers activated. Let me turn these back on. Oh, Strength of Will, I don't need that activated, but I do have it now. Didn't mean to click that, but so be it. I'm going to jump back so I can breathe on these guys. So with willpower, you do want to stay in tight to take advantage of your rise to the challenge, which is your debuffing aura. Plus, it gives you a regen boost. There we go. I've got myself Reser. Just going to unload some more power on these guys. Try not to get rezzed off of. Don't need this to last longer than it has to. Get used to my keys here. Done. What else can we do to kind of... for giggles here? Let's taunt some people down. I'm going to go for it. Why not? I'll eat a couple Skittles just to... I really don't think I'm in trouble here. Turn on fly just so I have a little bit better maneuverability. Alright. I'm really going to have to take that collar off of her. She keeps shaking back there. I was trying to get my attention or what. I don't like the way I have these powers laid out. I'm going to gonna switch my swords over here so they're all lined up, so I don't have to keep redrawing on those. I do bleed too much endurance if I am in flight mode for too long, though. Let's get rid of everybody. There we go. Let me pause this video real quick and get the collar off of her. Be right back. Alright, collar removed. Hopefully that'll stop all that background noise. So far, you can see this tank is not having any problems. She's doing damage. She's able to survive. It was, what, a group and a half. Couple bosses so far. No big issues. I haven't really noticed any damage, so let's see. I'm going to go ahead and juice up. That's going to boost up my melt armor. Throw that. Melt armor is going to lower their damage resistance as well as defense. I mean, boom. My nukes just took out everybody. Let's see if this boss is going to cause a problem or not. Got him held. I have a hold proc sitting in my arcane bolts, plus I've got char. Once I got a single target, I've got 4 single target attacks with the 2 swords. Oh, here's my big friend. With my, what is it, Incinerate, Scorch, the 2 swords. Just keep beating on this guy. I don't think I can hold these Dark Wolves. I think they have extra mag resistance to hold, so I'm not even going to really try. It's pain on this guy. My char and my arcane bolt do a good chunk of damage, so it's useful to use them as single target attacks even if I can't hold this guy. Down he goes. Alright, so even though he hit me 2, 3, 4 times with the big old wallops, my health bar barely moved. Let me try something stupid. Yeah, why not? All right, let's do this. Let's get a whole bunch of these guys pissed. Go down here. Let's get some of them pissed. Let's see how many guys I can kind of get upset at me. Let's grab at least 4 different groups. Make this interesting. There's guys up at the stairs. Go ahead and get my strength of will, so I have the endurance. Sloppy hurting, but so I can break some line of sight. I swear I'm taking more damage after my tier 9. Grab a couple more Skittles. I got, what's that, 53s in there. Boom, boom, boom. I think these guys are all just bosses left, right? Line them up for the cone. Yeah, let's get the puppy out here. Why not? Make it a little more spicy. I don't know what's more annoying, the transformation to the werewolves or the galaxies resing themselves. Alright, so long fights can be a little bit draining, I'm noticing. Not too bad. Goes. I just hit him with everything just because. See, did I get this whole group down there now? Oh, I've got a few of them. Some of them probably retreated because they didn't see me. I had over my taunt cap there, aggro cap. I don't know why, but I think these Zenith hoverbots are the most annoying group or mob in this faction. You guys get the stupid pew pew grenade thingies, and then they stand way back. I would like more recharge on this build as I'm playing it. Especially like melt armor, having that come back faster would be nice. Just a couple of my attacks seem like I'm just wanting to click them faster, especially the single target stuff. Try something. I'm going to rearrange this tray again because I think I want to go 1, 2, 2, 3. Come on, rearrange for me. Like this. So I want to be able to go attack, 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 and then AoE, AoE, and I want the swords all in a row so that I don't have to break that animation. Let's go with that. So anyways, you've seen I must have been just charging in, just because I need to get in there with my auras. I mean, you can sit here and taunt, pull, kind of duck. Whatever you do, if you are going to taunt, pull, just stand out in the open. You know, you're just going to get ranged like crazy, and you don't have the best of ranged, defenses and things. So you want to be able to block line of sight, get them to come to you. Get them tight around you with your aura. Because that's, your whole point here. I've got a lot of to hit the buff, so. And I've got some decent PBAOE-age. So I need to get them just lined up. Down he goes. See if I can hold him so he doesn't res or transform. There he goes. All right. Easy enough. Let's see where these guys. Oh, don't forget Mystic Flight. You do get a teleport, which I have bound to my letter T. So what I can do is get a target locked in here. You can teleport in something like this. Drop the nuke. Fireball anyway. I had to get used to my new key positions. 1, 2, 3, 1. See how I want some recharge here? Just feel like these things are not charging quickly enough. 1, 2, 3, and then 4 should be ready by that time, but it's not. Well, I don't know if there's a way to get more recharge aside from the obvious stuff. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it should be back to my cycle again. 1, and then bam, see I got a gap. There's a gap in there. And I can fill the gap with my AoEs. It's just that that's, I think, where my endurance, those prolonged fights is coming from, my endurance issue. So I'm pretty sure those PB AoEs have high endurance costs, as most of them do. All right, so that was the first run. I mean, really no problem. I was taking on 2.5 groups at a time. Didn't have any issues. I wasn't expecting to. And damage was strong enough that I didn't notice, oh, I'm a tank and I can't do a lot of damage. Not in the least. All right, let's do another council mission here. Go ahead and bump our notoriety up to, I think I can do ×8 with this character. We'll go to +3s. Bosses are on. Shouldn't be a problem. Get over to this mission, fire this up, and then we'll go ahead and restart the vid. Be right back. All right, we're back with the next mission. We got 54s right out of the gates. Of course we do. Got my alt on the board here, and I am set to 53 ×8, although you are going to get some +4s. Because I don't know if you know about the way the missions are set, but they can have +1 spike groups, if you want to call it that. Sometimes missions are front-loaded with tough stuff. Sometimes they're back-loaded, but that's usually more so in story missions, that kind of thing. All right, let's grab a couple of Skittles here, just to make this a little bit more easy. Throw in melt armor. Come in with the nukes. Boom, boom. The AoE's going. I'm hoping with, those nukes, I can take out half the group. The one wolf didn't even notice back there. Let's get him over here. Take this guy down before he wolfs out too, because I'm sure he'll go dark wolf on me. Shh, of course, right? We knew that was coming. We knew that was coming. All right, let me switch targets, finish off these other guys first. Still have enough targets to make my AoEs worth this price. Another boss here, okay. I don't think this guy's gonna wolf out again, right? I'm doing that more for the recovery than the resistance. Damn, this guy's taking a beating. All right, let the slog begin. Guess I should have stuck with ×7 just to make it a little bit faster. So I know Wednesday had done some testing. I have a link to her channel, I think, in my description, but she'd done some testing on these wolves here when they transform, and I forget the exact percentage, but from what it sounds like when they transform or whatever, their hit points go up to what I would think is probably elite boss levels. And they, I think the damage resistance she said was like another 40% or something. So you go from beating on this boss to beating on an elite boss. I don't know that that makes these groups challenging. You know, like at least for a 8-person team, that's not going to do much. You know, if I got a couple incarnates on my squad, level 54 bosses are not going to last long anyway. So I'm not sure if the challenge increase on this group was designed more for soloing or not, but it seems like it's mostly affecting me on my solo runs, not on my teams. Because when I did my initial 50-50 showcase with the first 50 characters that I ran last year, I was running solo no problem for most of my characters. Had a little bit of trouble with corruptors, and I don't think that was my main group that does have some issues. Blasters, a couple, but anyway, clearing those 53 missions times 8, no problem. Teams were no problem. Then we get to the updated version, which really happened at the end of that test series and into this one, the 2020 Rewind. And I'm sitting here with clear times that were probably at least 50% longer solo, although my team times really didn't take a hit at all. So, I mean, this is what I mean. This isn't testing anything really. It's just kind of frustrating because I can beat these guys. It's just a matter of how much patience I have. Love when I miss with my nuke. And that guy's down. Let's finish this pie hole. I just feel like just dragging them to the next group. Let's see if I can do that with here. Might as well make the most of it. Come on, I got shit to do. There is this technique. I call it the drag. Because you know what? This guy's a drag. So I'm going to drag his ass to the other group. Should be up here. There they are. Oh, look, more 54s. Is my other thing. I've been bitching about this for many of these freaking episodes. Why is it you set to 53 and you get so many 54s? I mean, I might as well just set this damn thing to +4. I can't see anything. Get back this way. You know, it is cool with this character. I have 3 ways to taunt. I got the taunt aura, I have the taunt click, and then my melee hybrid has a taunt in it as well. So this is a very good controlling tank in that regard. You can get a lot of guys to concentrate on you, which if you haven't played Willpower is something you definitely want to do, because you want to get them in that aura of yours for the regen, for the to hit the buff. So it's a good set to, you know, keep your allies safe as far as enemies not on top of their ass. I'm getting tattooed by 354 bosses here. Alright. So even though I only have Strength of Will single slotted with a unique, it's up enough that I don't miss it. When I need it, I've got it. Oh, something else I can do to maybe speed it up is break out my Seers. See if they want to play with these guys. Come on, aggressive. Oh, wow, that one got whaled. Of course, lovely. Yeah, let's go beat up a wolf again. Oh, he just killed my freaking seer. Can you believe that shit? Oh man, that's bullshit. I mean, there's no reason I should have went after her. I had my taunt aura going. I was just beating him up. I don't know why he just destroyed. Unless it was an AoE hit. Yeah, it might have been. Well, there goes some extra damage spike. Just keep pounding on this guy. So she spits out Fortitude, so that's boosting my to hit and defenses by 5. My damage is 15, so that's a nice boost. That's why I do like the Seers, especially on melee characters. You know, it'd be an interesting calculation is how much extra time these werewolf transformations have added to missions. I could probably figure it out if I went back to my old videos and took a look at those original level 50s. Did a little statistical comparison because I've run probably think it'd be like 25 or so characters by the time I'm done with this at the new console levels, and then I've got like 45 that would have run at the original console versions. All right, these guys are 53, so I probably will do just see what's in the back there. 54. So I was thinking about maybe I'll double up. I'll probably do it anyway. Why the hell not, right? All right, she's juiced me up. Get these guys' attention. Okay, I'm going to do this. Okay, I'm going to go over here because I want them all to come around to me, not just get the split. This is one thing I don't see enough tanks doing, is using their line of sight to establish, taunt control, or aggro control, I guess. A lot of tanks, they have taunt or whatever. They stand right out in the middle of the frickin' hallways and whatever. And you got guys shooting from left, right, far, near, and it's not controlling anything. And then your squishies are all over the place getting squished. So yeah, tanks, duck behind some cover, pull some shit to you. I don't care if you want to herd the whole room. Just don't stand out in the middle of the open. Plus, I would say a lot of tanks, weakness would be like range damage. And so if you're taking a lot more damage than you need to, then your healers and stuff, or your support group has to work harder to focus on you. Honestly, if a tank's built well, the buffer shouldn't have to touch you. You should be self-sufficient as far as survivability, allowing your buffer to focus on the squishy people or juice up the blasters, that kind of thing. That's another thing I'll mention is I think if you're, as a buffer, focusing on the tank, you're doing it wrong, in my opinion. Why not make a squishy person into a tank? Why not make, your defender into a blaster? Your, dominator into a blaster, etc. Turn him into a scrapper. That's my opinion. So the one thing that makes this build, manageable as far as, all right, I'll take on 54s or whatever, is the fact that you can, like, herd together a couple groups. you do have decent clearing speed. I'm really getting stuck with all these groups. I don't know if it's the wings. Try to fly again. I should probably fly more, but they do have some sort of minus fly power. But when I do have fly on, I can teleport at least. So if I do get stuck, I can just go, you know, pop over here and get clear again. Because you do want to have some mobility with your breath of fire, fiery breath, whatever they're calling it now. Breath of fire. So that you can, you know, oh, fuck, I knew it. I do it. As soon as I got locked in the animation, I was like, yep, he's going to res. Anyway, you want some mobility, you can get that breath of fire lined up. Because, you know, it's great if they're in a big pack, you just breathe on them all. 53s. Let's jump in the middle here. Squished them. Alright, let's do this. Teleport and breathe. So that's what I was talking about. If I remember to keep my fly on. But then they've got those boulders that knock you down out of the air. Jump over here. Alright, that should be everybody. I don't know why that guy didn't die. He's just standing there. Okay. I guess he didn't realize he's dead. It's like a full house in this map. Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna TP over here and then maybe try to breathe fire through this whole group. Do this. Like, see if I can line this up. Nope, too far away. Oh well, it's alright. Let's taunt, kind of pull back this way. Take some of the pressure off. Start nuking. There we go. That's vet level 18, I think. I am tier 3'd with everything. I don't have any tier 4s. You son of a bee. Alright, let's drag his ass. It's like playing with him. You bowl me. Probably another group downstairs too, right? Let's have a party. Oh, I'm really slowed. Look at this shit. Alright, kind of pinned a little bit. Ooh, these guys are doing a number on me, huh? Alright, hold on. Get my melee up. It's getting spicy. Getting too cute here. Alright, so they got me down about half health there for a second. shredding my defense. Die already. These karate kicks really annoy me. I think this is the original wolf still. I would like to have a damage aura. Don't know if it's possible to put a damage proc in the rise to the challenge or not. I don't know if it takes any accurates to hit the buffs. If it does, I could put a clouded census in there. I know it's a taunt aura, so I could put oh, what's that taunt aura with the damage? I have it in taunt, or the taunt IO with its. Let me take a look at that. So rise to the challenge. It takes threat to hit and healing. So yeah, you can't put accurate to hit the buffs. That's too bad. Because I could put a clouded census in there then, along with perfect zinger. You get some damage then out of your aura, which should kind of give you a I don't want to say burn patch, but it's the whatever that burning aura is that I think fire has, or ice is icicles. All right, that was the end of the mission, and the two together took me 30 some minutes. So that's not a speed record. That last mission was really sloggy. And you saw werewolf transformations again. You saw level 54s all over the place again. Probably half the mobs were 54s. Then I was taking on multiple groups. I think that's the one thing I definitely wanted to show, and I think it worked, was the survivability of this build. I mean, I was taking on groups of two, even, partially a third group at the same time, 4 5 bosses at the same time. And only one time did it get remotely, oh my god, I never redlined it, I never oranged. I think I got down to half health was my worst, and it was right at that last room there. I think I was taking a lot of range damage from the guys coming down the stairs. But you've got your range taunt to pull, you've got your aura taunt to keep things around you, and the stuff around you, even if you're taking damage from range, you're getting the regen boost from rise to the challenge. So that's why it's important to get stuff tight around you with willpower. And I would use, like you see, boom, I'm duck around a corner, break that line of sight, bring all those guys in tight, that I've taunted from range. And then the guys that are next to me are getting taunted by my aura, plus melee, that is a taunt as well. So you're able to control a lot of groups with just aggro that way. And then I'm doing a lot of DOT, so that's going to give you some more aggro. And you should be able to survive it. The one thing, if you are nervous about survival with this build, would be to, I would say, take Rebirth as your destiny instead of Clarion. That will definitely give you some of that healing pop that you need. Somebody likes my set bonuses. All right, well, there you go. That's what's going on with this build, Purification Rite. She can kick a little ass. Hopefully, you can see, and I think on a team, that'll be in my opinion, your test of a tank is how well you do on a team. I mean, if I wanted the solo with a meat shield, I'd go grab one of my brutes. They're just gonna clear faster. It's more, raw damage output. But a tank can do damage for sure. But really, your position on a team is where you're gonna make your money. So if I can keep my teammates alive by just getting everything to attack me, that'll be the real test. And it's going to be interesting because you know how shit goes with a pug. You know, people are going to do whatever they're going to do. And that, of course, is going to turn into chaos. And so I might be trying to pull all this aggro around me. And if somebody, let's say a controller's throwing out some holes or immobilizes and keeping everything spread away from me, that's going to cause a problem. But that's another good benefit. I think the translocation teleport is if, let's say your controller on your team holds something over here and half the group's over there, I can just teleport over there and get my regen boost that way. And then, meanwhile, I've been taunting the group that I was just fighting. They should then come and follow me. So there's ways to, you know, get past that, not get upset about it. All right. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the team video. Peace out.